Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace, rest whenever you need to, and feel free to skip things or change things if they're not working for you today. Let's begin on our backs. So you can come into a symmetrical, relaxed position. And go ahead and spread out. Either close your eyes or take a soft gaze. And feel where your body's touching the floor. Feel that you are breathing. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you throughout your practice. So let's start by sliding arms overhead, stretching out long through your arms and legs. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet. And then release and bring your right knee to your chest. Give that knee a good squeeze in. And then straighten the right leg up towards the ceiling. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times both directions. Bend your knee back in, open your knee out to the right, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of your left leg. Let's release, bend your knee in, and then guide it across, spinal twist. Staying in your twist, try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal, your right arm on a high diagonal, letting your fingers and toes reach away from one another. And then roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Take a little circle or rock with your knees. And grab hold of just the left knee. Drop the right leg long. Squeeze this knee in close. And then straighten this leg up towards the ceiling. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times both directions. Bend your knee back in, open your knee out to the left, and straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of your right leg. Release, bend your knee, bring it across, spinal twist. First with a bent knee. And then try straightening the left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. And roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in, circle or rock. Drop your feet to the floor. We'll get set up for a little bit of core work. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Exhale, lift head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Let's take one more. And release. Now bring your right knee in and your left elbow across so they come towards one another. And stretch the right leg really long. Bring it back in. Stretch it long. Knee in. Reach long. Knee in. Reach long. in and out. One more. And then switch. Left knee in, right elbow across, and stretch it out long. Knee in, reach long. Knee in, reach long. In and out. One more. Now take both legs up. We're going to outwardly rotate the legs, bring one leg in front of the other, and then switch back and forth quickly as you slowly lower your legs towards the floor. When it gets difficult to keep the lower back on the floor, head back up. We'll do slow lower and lifts, quick little switches, legs straight and strong and active. Let's see if you can keep your face relaxed. Strong core, drawing in the whole time. One more, lower and lift. And then release. Bring your knees in, take a little circle or rock. And then come all the way up to sitting, and let's come forward onto forearms for a forearm plank. So we're going to take the forearms, shoulder width apart, step the feet back, and try and bring your hips in line with your shoulders, your head, and your heels. So everything is in a straight long line. Try not to lift up or dip down, but find where it's equal. You might even shift front to back to see if your whole body can move like it's on a track. And then we'll just hold here. If this is too much, you're welcome to drop your knees and just engage with a little less effort. But keep the belly drawing in, the whole underside lifting up. Working core strength, but keeping face relaxed, breath deep. Great, let's come over onto one elbow. So you can just drop your heels, lift the top arm. You can either keep the feet one in front of the other or stacked, one on top of the other. Slow, deep breath, straight, long lines. One more breath here. Switching sides. Pulling up, away from what's on the floor, lifting through the fingers, lengthening through the top of the head. One more breath. Let's release. Come all the way down onto your belly and then into a Sphinx Pose. Little stretch to the front side. Try not to have the shoulders swallow the neck. Push into the elbows and forearms to lengthen the neck. Open up the chest. And then release down, all the way down onto your belly. Let's extend legs back, arms forward. And we'll reach out through the arms and legs and just come up a couple of inches. Doesn't have to be high, but reach really long through fingers, toes, head, tailbone. And then release down, turn your head to one side. You can find a relaxed position for your arms. Letting go. Come back to neutral, extend arms forward, legs back. This time squeeze the inner legs together and reach out to come up. Legs squeezing, reaching long through fingers, toes. Keep the legs squeezing together. Open the arms out to the side. Maybe the chest comes up a little higher. Interlace fingers behind your back. Reach back through the knuckles. Still forward through the top of the head so the neck is long. Legs squeezing together strongly. And then release arms out to the side, back even with the ears. And then release. head to the other side, letting go. And you can bend your legs and take a little windshield wiper side to side with the lower legs, releasing the lower back, and then press back to child's pose. Hips to the heels, spreading the lower back. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left, and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Back to center. Let's make our way to sitting, extending the legs forward, getting as long as possible on the backs of the legs, and then folding over your legs. You might use your hands on your feet. If the feet are out of reach, you could put something like a strap around the feet or have hands on the floor to support you. Each inhale, lengthen. Each exhale, fold. Inhale to look up. Exhale, release. Bring the soles of the feet together. You can grab your toes or your ankles with that grip. Lengthen and fold. Elbows could push into the legs to help them open, or if it works better, you might lean into your hands or elbows, going towards length, towards folding. Meeting your edge right where it is. Inhale to look up. Exhale, release. Keep your right leg more or less where it is. Open the left leg out to the side. We'll get set up for gate pose, Paragasana. Right arm up and over. You can lean onto your left hand or elbow on the inside or outside of that straight leg. Big reach out. And then let your head fall towards the floor. Take the top arm out and down until your right shoulder pulls down, stretching right side of the neck. Keep your head hanging as you press into the bottom hand to come up. Use that hand to help lift your head, staying nice and relaxed. Same thing other side. Left arm up and over. Big reach out. Let your head fall towards the floor, top arm out and down until your shoulder pulls down. Stretching left side of the neck. Press into the bottom hand to come up. Use that hand to lift your head. Let's open both legs wide. Upavista, Konasana, wide angle pose. You can use your hands on the floor behind you or lean forward, finding your edge right where it is. You don't need to be able to fold more than you can or have more mobility than you do, working with your body, exploring what your limits are right now. Bring the upper body back up if it was down. Lean back to draw the legs in. They'll shake out, and let's come back onto our backs. You can bring your knees in, little circle or rock, and then drop your feet to the floor for bridge. Feet hip width apart, parallel. Press your feet down to lift your hips up. Once your hips are high enough, interlace your fingers behind your back, shrug your shoulders underneath you, spreading upper back and lower back away from one another. Take your arms out of your way, roll down and rest. Let's take a happy baby. Grab the soles of the feet on the inside. Press your knees towards the floor. You can keep your legs bent or try straightening them one at a time or together. And then bring your knees back in. Check in with your body. Is there anything else you're needing to feel complete in your practice? If so, you can take a few moments to wrap things up. Any last pose or stretch, any movement, anything you want to do to get comfortable for your final resting pose. Eventually settling into stillness. Letting go of the control of your breath. And letting your body just release back. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes and let this movement increase gradually. Eventually stretching out through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. We'll bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you have a good rest of your day.